The following presentation is by Ben Smith Productions. Any use of this live stream, including screen recording, re-uploading, is strictly prohibited.
Hello again, everybody, and we welcome you into our live stream today of the World Baseball Classic. Today it is Mexico going against the United States here in this matchup today, live from Daikin Park in Houston, Texas. We have a great one for you all, and we're glad to be live streaming tonight. Hello, friends. Ben Smith with you. World Baseball Classic game between Mexico and the United States. One of the first streams for baseball tonight. We just wrapped up our coverage of our free agency frenzy just a couple hours ago. Meanwhile, the U.S. coming in and Mexico coming in with 2-0 in pool play. This one is just to win the pool and to move on. Both of these teams back in 2023 lost to Japan in the World Baseball Classic themselves. So it's going to be a really good matchup today between these two teams who look like they go hand in hand in this one, as the USA coming off two blowout wins, and then Mexico, another team with two blowout wins as well. So should be a really interesting one tonight between these two teams, and they look to battle out in the pool play in pool B so far in the WBC. Hello chat, how we doing tonight? How's everybody doing? Hope you all are having a great day so far. We just did our 3-hour stream worthy of the NFL free agency with Brady Fontaine. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If right after this video, just tune into that. That will be on all night pretty much. We await the first pitch here. Starting pitchers today: Manny Barreda for Team Mexico, and for the U.S. it's Paul Skeens pitching for the United States today. Momentarily, will be first pitch from Daikin Park. And what is a heated rivalry in this game? Two countries close together, battling it out in the World Baseball Classic tonight. Like we said, both of these teams are 2-0 in pool play. USA will play Italy tomorrow. Mexico hasn't played Italy so far, so the top two will advance. And a loss today for either team will probably hurt their chances in the World Baseball Classic. John Schultz and Joe Davis on the call on Fox today. John Schmaltz, Joe Davis, John Schmaltz, two baseball announcers, two of the baseball announcers tonight announcing this game for the WBC on Fox. So, they beat all three games. They've won all three games against the U.S. 2006, 2013, and 23. And the U.S. looks like they want to get back at Mexico and try to get the victory in this one. Paul Skeens on the mound tonight for the U.S., who had a sub-2 ERA last year in the MLB. One of the best ERAs in baseball last year was Paul Skeens, for sure. ERA wise, Paul Skeens had one of the best ERAs in baseball. Was a Cy Young winner last year, an All-Star in 24 and 25 for the National League. Also the starting pitcher in those two games. Dude, that's great. That's a good commercial. They're doing a Michelob Ultra commercial, and it's got, like, the curling. Yeah, that's sick. Michelob. That's cool. That is sick. It's like the... like when you try to do curling, it's like you're pushing a broom. It's crazy. Still in commercial break here as we anticipate the first pitch coming up shortly. All right, they're back from commercial break. Let's introduce you all to the starting lineups tonight. for both sides. First off, for Team Mexico, the batting leadoff tonight is Jarren Duran, along with right fielder Rosarena. Aranda at first. Batting cleanup is the catcher Alejandro Kirk. Tellez, Alvarez, Gonzalez, Thomas, and Ortiz. That's your starting lineup for Team Mexico tonight. Paul Skeens, one of the nicest fastball pitchers in the MLB this season, or over the course of the season last year. Pitching today for Team USA, and this one tonight. 8:08. It is 8:08 right now, Eastern Standard Time. 7:08 over in Houston, Texas. For, I think it should start at around like 7:10, 8:10 our time. Jarren Duran batting in right, actually. It's Duran in right. So I made that mistake. I do apologize. Alright, here we go. Jarren Duran up at deck right now as he's warming up for Team Mexico. The Red Sox player who led the team in batting average last year is up to bat now for Team Mexico as we are underway here in the third game in the World Baseball Classic between Mexico and the United States. So far, he's 2 for 6 in the World Baseball Classic with a home run. Alright, here we go. The umpire says play ball, and here's the pitch here for Skeens. Winds and deals on the pitch, goes right outside for the first pitch of the game. 1-0 to start it off. Duran batting .333, 1 home run, 3 RBIs in the World Baseball Classic. 5 on the pitch clock, winds and deals. Swung on and missed there for Duran. And that's the first strike of the ball game. As a 1-1 count, here is the pitch. Swung on and missed on a changeup there from Skeens. 1-2 count now. As Skeens delivers on a 1-2. Upstairs on a 4-seamer, 99. 2-2 count now. No outs. Here's the pitch from Skeens. Winds and deals. This is a pop fly out into foul territory here. Count remains the same. 2-2 now. 5 pitches in for Skeens. On deck it is Randy Rosarena from the Seattle Mariners. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch here from Skeens. And this is cracked, but this is fouled. Had a piece on that late there. Count remains the same. 6 pitches in for Skeens. And sorry. 3 seconds on the pitch clock. He winds and deals. Strike 3, and he's down on strikes. The first strikeout of the game for Paul Skeens in the USA gets a leadoff man down, and they bring up Randy Arozarena. Beautiful pitch there. Looked like it was... I think it was a slider there on that one. Randy Arozarena now to pitch for Team Mexico. Winds and deals. Swung on and missed. Upstairs. 99 miles per hour on that one. And it's an 0-1 count for Mexico. 2 for 6. Batting .333 with 1 RBI. Randy Arozarena. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 99 again from Paul Skeens. On a fastball there. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch upstairs that time. 99 miles per hour on that one too. It's a 1-2 count. 1-2 count with 1 out here on the top of the first inning for Team USA and Mexico. This one is chopped and set up by Bregman. Bregman will throw to first. Harper makes the play on a 5-3 and 2 outs. And now to bat is Jonathan Aranda for Team Mexico. Batting third. He's 3 for 8 with a home run in the WBC. This one goes right down the middle, 98 on the fastball there. He's 3 for 8, 1 home run, 4 RBIs in the World Baseball Classic. 0-1 count now. He's got 4 on the pitch clock here. 12 pitching, 13 pitching coming. Goes upstairs, 97. 1-1 count now. Five on the pitch clock. Here's Skeens. Skeens winds and deals on the pitch. Way upstairs that time on a sinker, 98. 2-1 count with 2 outs. And winds and deals. This one goes upstairs again, 3-1. The count. Now, if I am Skeens, I'm pitching it right. I'm gonna try to pitch, aim for the bottom line of the box. 3-2 inside for strike 2. Full count now for Team USA. 17 pitch incoming for Paul Skeens. 2 outs. Full count, 2 outs here. Looking to top off a 1-2-3 inning. This one is fouled off. 99 on the fastball there. Skeens, 3 seconds on the pitch clock. Skeens delivers. This one is popped up into left field. And this one will go right with the catch there by Roman Anthony. What a catch by Roman Anthony from left field. Just had to go up to climb the ladder and makes the play as we have reached the 3rd out of the inning. We are still scoreless after 1. But coming up next, we'll have Team USA batting. Roman Anthony, the #1 prospect in baseball last year, moving up to the bigger role for the Red Sox as he got extended towards the end of the season. All right. Now to bat now for the U.S. It's Bobby Witt, Harper, Judge, and batting cleanup is the DH Kyle Schwarber with Bregman, Cal Raleigh, Roman Anthony, Byron Buxton, and Turang. And to pitch for Team Mexico is Burita. All right, here we go. And it's the bottom of the first here. Here's Burrito's pitch to Witt. And this one goes up right there, right at the line. And it will be strike one. Up on a fastball there from Burrito. Winds and deals. Here's Burrito's pitch. This one is chopped right to the third baseman. Scoops it up. Goes to first. Makes the play. And we got one down here in the bottom of the first. Batting up next, it's going to be the first baseman, Bryce Harper. The Mark DeRosa is the manager for Team USA. Here's Bryce Harper, 2 for 9 in the WBC so far. Upstairs on that one, strike one, 88 miles per hour. Batting .222, 1 RBI so far in the WBC for Harper. This one will go outside on this one. It is 1-1. I'm sorry, I didn't reset it. And strike 2 on that one. Swung on and missed that time around. Harper's pitch. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch from Harper. This one's chopped and fouled here. Count still remains the same with a 1-2 count. 7th pitching coming for Burrito. Here's a pitch. And this one is chopped right to the first baseman. He'll just walk it himself for the second out of the inning. Batting up next, it is the home run king himself, Aaron Judge. Solid WBC player so far this tournament. Big number 99 up to bat. Here's the pitch from Judge. First pitch on a slider. Strike one. Only 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Batting .222 for Team USA. Here's the pitch again. Judge lines it, base hit. And we got our first hit of the game here as Aaron Judge hits it into left. And here is the cleanup hitter, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber, now to bat for Team USA. Yeah, what a good line. It was a liner. Good line drive there from Judge. Schwarber 4 for 8 in the WBC with a home run. So he's batting .500 so far. 1 home run, 2 RBIs. This one goes upstairs on this pitch. 1-0. By the way, I'm 10 seconds behind on that, so pitch about to be incoming. Runner on first. This one goes outside again. 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Downstairs that time around on a slider. 85. 3-0 count now. Looking to walk him this time around. Looking for a walk is Kyle Schwarber. 5 seconds on the pitch clock here. Winds and deals. Upstairs. And we got ball 4. So 2 men on base for Team USA. 2/3 of the bases are loaded. And the bat is the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Former Red Sox and Astro. Who played numerous seasons with, played around 7 years with the Astros, and then went to Boston last year. Now a Chicago Cub. Winds and deals. Up. This one goes wide. And Alex Bregman batting .250 with 3 RBIs in the WBC. 1-0 count now for Team USA here. 1-0 count. Bregman's, and this is Burrito's pitch. 15th pitch incoming. Eyeing down Judge for a stolen base play here. Slider outside. 2-0 now. All-Star Game MVP, a Silver Slugger, and a Gold Glove. It's Alex Bregman's resume right there. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch from Bregman. Downstairs that time, and he swings and misses that. 2-1 count. Oh, pitch clock. This one goes outside that time. 3-1 now. Are they not used? And it's the big dumper on deck. Call Raleigh. 3-1 count with 2 outs. 2 men on base for Team USA. Winds and deals. Downstairs that time, and we have a ball 4. 3 men on base. Bases loaded. And brings up Call Raleigh to bat. The big dumper who led the whole entire Major League Baseball in home runs last year. 0 for 3 in the WBC. Time has been called by Burrito as he steps off. as he steps off the bag. This one is a pop fly, but fouled here. Raleigh's pitch is, it's an 0-1 pitch now. Swung on and missed here. 2-2, 0-2 now. (0-2) pitch with 2 outs. 21st pitch for Burrito. Winds and deals. Check swing. Got him down! And that will end the inning. No runs have been scored. We'll be right back right after this. Alright, second inning now, we get started as Paul Skeens is back out on the mound for Team USA. And to bat for Team Mexico will be Alejandro Kirk, the catcher, who also was pretty solid in hitting last year. Very solid player last year very solid catcher as well. Here's the pitch here for Skeens. Winds and deals. Goes inside down the middle on a sinker 96. 0-1 count now for Mexico. In the top of the second. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch from Skeens again. Goes right outside. 1-1 count now. Bro, please don't tell me my TV just froze. Come on! Not during the stream. Could be any time of the day, not during the stream. Please. Oh my God. And especially, it's Mexico against the United States. Should it be on the stream? Shouldn't. It could have happened earlier in the day, yes, but not when I'm on a stream. Not when I'm on a stream. Could happen any time in the day. Could have happened today. But not during a stream on 8:30 at night. Come on. Could have happened any day of the time. Any day. So 1 out, actually. Now it's 1 out. Ooh, he swung at that? What? Why are you swinging at that? Tellez to pitch. Wines and it's 1-1 now with 1 out. Rowdy Tellez, the designated hitter for Team Mexico. Swung out and missed. 98 down the middle by Skeens. Winds and deals. Here's another pitch. Upstairs. And Skeens get him down on strikes. 2 outs so far in the top of the second. Skeens' 3rd strikeout of the game. Alvarez to pitch now. Nacho Alvarez Jr. This one goes to the top inside corner. Strike 1. Bats .333, 1 home run so far in the WBC. Nacho Alvarez. Here's the pitch. This one's popped up out into center. Looks like the U.S. has got it. And yep, they do. What a catch in center field there. Looks like Terang who got it. I meant Buxton. Thing I like about baseball now is that the games are going by faster than they were before. They are. Alright. Nothing on the scoreboard here as we bring up the left fielder, Roman Anthony, now to bat. with Byron Buxton and Bryce Terang. All right, here's the pitch. Here's Anthony up to bat now. 22nd pitch from Burita. And this one goes inside for strike one. Roman Anthony so far, 2 RBIs, batting .375 so far in the WBC. Going into his second year in the MLB. This one's strike 2 for Anthony. Now on deck it is Byron Buxton for Team USA. Here's Burita's pitch. Goes outside that time, way outside. 1-2 is the count now. 24 pitches for Burita. The pitch here. Downstairs that time on changeup 86. 2-2 count. Two-two pitch, 25th pitch incoming. Downstairs that time. Full count now with no outs. Downstairs that time. We got ball 4. Anthony goes to base here. Byron Buxton batting .264 with the Twins. Been 0 for 2 so far in the WBC. This pitch goes upstairs that time. 0-1. 1-0, correction. On deck it is Bryce Terang, who had a huge game the other night against Brazil. This one goes right inside for strike 1 here. 1-1 count for the US. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. This one is popped up out into center. Back it goes. Makes the grab is Jarren Duran. And Anthony will go back to second. 1 out. Actually, it wasn't Duran. I'm sorry. It wasn't Duran. It was Thomas who made the catch out in center. Alec Thomas. That was a perfectly hit ball, though. Just Thomas tracked it down on a center field hit. Four-seamer 92 goes upstairs and fouled off. Bryce Terang, 4 RBIs so far in the WBC. 3 for 6. This one will go 0-1. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. Goes outside that time. 1-1. Third pitch incoming for Burita. It goes upstairs that time on a changeup, 84. 2-1 count. 2-1 count now. Step off. Burrito steps off the mound. 2-1 count now with 1 out. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch to Harangue. Fastball 90. Strike 2. Winds and deals. This one goes fouled off here. Here's the pitch. Downstairs, 3-2. 1 out. Dealing with 1 out as Bobby Witt on deck for Team USA. The 3-2 pitch here for Burrito. This one is fouled off in the foul grounds. 37 pitches so far for Burrito. Full count here for Burrito as he deals with Harangue. On deck it is Bobby Witt. Winds and deals. This one is hit right into right. And this one's fouled off. Just a couple of feet short of the foul pole. Maybe roughly 13 feet. Ooh, that would have been so good if he had that. This is 8 going to the 9th pitch at bat for Harangue. Oh, no. Thank God it didn't freeze. Here's the pitch. Grounded and base hit down the right field line. Anthony looking to get waved around. Here's the throw home. He is out at home. Down goes the runner to advance home. And Jarren Duran gets out his own teammate with the out for Mexico. 2 outs as a guy who has speed like Roman Anthony. Oh, he was gone right after that. He was going to intentionally steal the base. Anthony, who definitely has speed. Ooh, I don't know. Tough decision making there. If I were Anthony, I would probably stay at third. Upstairs that time for Bobby Witt Jr. Throwing out his own teammate at home. Now they want ABS. They want to review that. 2-0 count. With 2 outs for Team USA. Burrito still on the mound for Mexico. There's 3 seconds on the pitch clock here. Winds and deals. Check swing that time. Strike 1. Bobby Witt 0 for 1 so far today with a ground out for Team USA. And this one is fouled off. Batting .395. He had the most hits last year. Since 2024, he's had the most hits with .395 with Arias, Guerrero Jr., and Otani. 2-2 count with 2 outs after the foul ball play there. Here's the pitch. This one is hit out into center. Back it goes all the way back to the warning track. And Thomas makes the play. And that will be the inning. And Skeen's back up to the mound when we come back here on our YouTube channel. Alright, everybody, we're back here in the WBC. Skeens to bat now. Skeens to pitch. Back out to pitch. Check swing that time. 97 on a sinker there. Nick Gonzalez to bat. Oh, and this is cracked right into left field, going right at the net, and this one goes out fouled. Oh, 2 count now with no outs here in the third inning, top of the third. Skeens delivers on this pitch. Downstairs that time. 1-2 now. 33rd pitch for Skeens. Right there. 34th incoming. 1-2. Here's the pitch to Gonzalez. He fouls that one. 97 on the sinker. Looks like it hit the shin after he hit it. Nick Gonzalez, only 1 RBI, batting .286 so far in the WBC, 2 for 7. This one is fouled off. Count still remains the same here, no outs. See, if I'm Skeens, I'm just pitching it right on the left side to kind of get him out, so get him off his ground right there. Here's the pitch. Goes to the left, way to the left a little bit that time around. 2-2. Now Skeens has a pitch definitely upstairs this time. Go upstairs a little bit. Try to get him out swinging. Maybe a slider or a fastball here for Skeens. It's a 2-2 count. 37th pitch for Skeens. Goes to the left that time. 3-2 now. And on a sweeper pitch there for Skeens. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch from Skeens. Swung on and missed. Got him down on the strikes there, as that's Skeens' 4th strikeout of the ball game. And it goes right downstairs. Good fastball there for Skeens. Now it is Alec Thomas, 4 for 7 with the home run. This one is swung on and missed on the pitch there to Alec Thomas. 571, 1 home run, 5 RBIs for Alec Thomas. Oh and 1 count with 1 out. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch here for Skeens. Downstairs that time. 93 on the splitter. 1 and 1 count. Here's the pitch for Skeens. Winds and deals. And he gets it inside for strike 2. Alec Thomas dealing with a 1-2 pitch here to from Skeens. Raleigh is the catcher. Swung on and missed. 2 outs. And that's 5 strikeouts for Paul Skeens. As they bring up Joey Ortiz, the shortstop here. Just a little bit downstairs that time around. Had the eye on it the whole time, but just swung at it. Joey Ortiz. This one is bouncer. This one's a bouncer. Swings it over to first. Ooh, that's going to be an error. And that's going to be an error on the second baseman. First error of the ball game is Mexico will go on base. First man on base is their number 9 hitter. Yeah, Bryce Durang. What was that? It's going to be an E4 there. See, good eyes there from Cal Raleigh just to go scoop it up, but like, because I don't think he tagged base. 2 outs. And it brings up the leadoff hitter, Jaron Duran, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. Winds and deals downstairs that time. 1-0. Here's the pitch. This one's hit out into right, and it will be a base hit. And Judge will throw it all the way to third, a rocket, and he's out! What a rocket there by Arson Judge! Gets the out, and we have ended the inning with that one. We have ended the side with Mexico. What a rocket there from Aaron Judge. Threw it all the way down. Woohoo! Wow! What a play. He's out. That is insane. What a play there from Aaron Judge. Are you watching the WBC? All right, now the USA getting ready, and we have a new pitcher in the game. It is Cruz. For Mexico. Will be Jesus Cruz with the pitch. This one goes in there for strike as that one was fouled off by Bryce Harper. Hold on 1 second, folks. I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'll be right back on this stream. Don't worry. Alright, sorry about that. Of course, when I use the bathroom, Aaron Judge hits a home run. So 2-0 U.S. here in the bottom of the third. Back out to bat is Alex Bregman. Now this one goes in there for a strike 2. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. Oh, Bregman! Oh, it's fouled. Ooh, that looked like a good hit. That looked like a very good hit. One-two pitch incoming. Here's the pitch. Goes outside. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Upstairs. 3-2. Back in his own old neck of the woods, Alex Bregman walked his first plate appearance, on the brink of walking for the second time today. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed in strike 3. That's the first out of the third inning for the United States as it brings up Cal Riley. Cal Riley? Is it Cal Riley? I don't know. Here's the pitch. Oh, hit by pitch. And he goes to sec. 2 runners on base now. That's going to leave a mark for days. Ooh. They call him the big dumper for a reason. Hits the hip there that time. And Raleigh was pissed off after that one. I don't blame him. Takes it right to the hip side. Third inning, 2-0 United States. Here's the pitch. Roman Anthony. That one goes in there for strike 1. Walked in his first plate appearance today. Here's the pitch. Anthony swings at a drive, and it is gone! Home run, United States! A 3-1 run blast here for Roman Anthony. 5-0 U.S. 417 feet with 105 exit velocity. Five to nothing U.S. And Cruz, his day is done after that one. Dude, that's going to be in the Louvre after that one.
Swings in a drive, and it is gone! Home run, United States! A 3-1 run blast here for Roman Anthony. 5-0 U.S. 417 feet with 105 exit velocity.
Yeah, Cruz, his day is done after that one. Allowing 5 runs in that inning. As the United States leads 5-0 over Mexico. And now to pitch for Mexico is Luis Gastelum. For Mexico, here's the pitch on a slider there. Takes strike 1. Byron Buxton 0 for 1 with a flyout so far. Could have been way over the head on that one. Here's the pitch again. Swung on and miss on a slider. 84 on that one. 0-2 count with 1 out. Has had 6 plate appearances in this third inning. 2 home runs with 5 runs. 1 by Aaron Judge, 1 by Roman Anthony. 2 AL East players or outfielders with the home runs. This one goes outside, ball 1. 5-0 the score again. Buxton downstairs that time around. 2-2 the count. And upstairs that time, 3-2. Full count now with 1 out. Here's the pitch to Buxton again. This one's fouled. Count remains the same. I won't even swung at that. That was way upstairs. Don't hesitate on that one. Here's the pitch. This one's popped up into foul territory. 3-2 counts. 8th pitch coming up for Gastelum. Here's Gastelum's pitch. Swung on and missed for Buxton. That's the first strikeout for Gastelum on the 8th pitch. As it brings up the number 9 hitter, Bryce Terang. As Terang, his first time doubled. His first at bat, 1 for 1 so far today. Change up that time goes outside. 1-0. And that's the play where they threw out Anthony at home. Here's the pitch. Upstairs that time. 893. On a fastball there. Here's the pitch. This one swung out into left, and it looks like the left fielder has it underneath, makes the play at the warning track, and ends the inning for the United States after a phenomenal inning. The United States up 5-0 when we come back. All right, welcome back. And this is from Jeff Passan from ESPN. Just reported that he's 21, Roman Anthony, 21 years old, and he's going to have a monster season for the Red Sox. Just hit a second home run, and Skeens is back out there for the United States. The pitch here goes outside for ball one. Here's another pitch here for Skeens. Winds and deals. Goes upstairs that time on a curveball, 81. 2-0 now. Skeens on his 47th pitch in the fourth inning. I mean, that's solid. And he's having a heck of a day so far. Goes in there for strike one. Time you could use ABS. This one is hit and fouled. Out into foul grounds. 2-2 count now. 3 innings pitched, 1 hit allowed by Paul Skeens with 5 strikeouts. Having a solid day so far on the mound. This one goes outside, 3-2. Here's the pitch for Skeens. Winds and deals. And ball. Oh! Strikeout. Can you do ABS on that? I thought it was outside. Ooh, that's outside. See, I don't think there's ABS in WBC. But if if that was during an actual baseball game, that would be overturned, and a Rosarena would have gone on base for that. Oh, and the umpire is given a warning to Benji Gill. And Gill wants his money's worth. Wines and Deals upstairs that time. 2-0. He's got to be careful. And that one is a ball again. 3-0 count. Oh, now he's putting eye drops. That's a never seen before thing. What? Ball 4? Clevenger in the pen now. Warming up. That is not a ball. Those are 2 missed calls made by the home plate umpire. Alejandro Kirk now to bat now. Man on first. This one's hit and gloved underneath. And it's a throw, and he's out at first. What a sliding grab there by Bobby Witt Jr. Gets the runner out at first, but the runner advances to second. Aranda. What a glove diving play there from Bobby Witt Jr. Just gloves in on a dive. Just throws it all the way around the diamond. And just gets the out at second. As we get 2 gone here in the WBC. And here, now to bat is, once again, it is Rowdy Tellez. Got him in time for the out. Had him. Tellez is 0 for 1 so far tonight with a strikeout. Here's Skeens with the pitch. 4 on the pitch clock. This one goes inside for strike 1, right down the middle on a splitter there. Actually, 0 for 2. Oh, yeah, because he fouled. Rowdy Tellez. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again. 0-2 count still stays the same. 60th pitch for Skeens incoming. I mean, 60 pitches through 4 innings is solid. Here's the pitch for Skeens. Swung on and missed. And they're down on strikes. And the USA holds off for another inning against Mexico. It's coming up next. We got the top of the order. Alright, welcome. Alright, we're back here. Gaslam on the mound for Team USA. So 60 pitches for Paul Skeens, 4 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 7 strikeouts for him. And I think his day's over with that. As Bobby Witt Jr. is now batting for Team USA. 0 for 2 with a ground out and a fly out so far today. Here's the pitch from Carrillo. It's actually Carrillo now, with his first pitch being a strike. This one's a high fly ball out into left, and a base hit right at the warning track, bounces off the wall. It'll be a double here for Bobby Witt Jr. And on the second pitch from Carrillo, he allows a hit on Bobby Witt Jr. Not as bad as Bryce Harper, who is 1 for 2 with a single so far today and a ground out. Here's the pitch for Harper. From Carrillo to Harper. Goes outside 99 on that one. On the four-seamer. Bobby Witt looks like he's going to indicate a still base here. Here's the pitch again. Carrillo down the middle. Strike 1. He comes with heat. Ooh, this one is downstairs that time. 1-1 count now. 2-1 count, correction. No outs with a man on second for the United States. Judge on deck for the U.S. Here's the pitch here from Carrillo. This one's hit on a four-seam fouled. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch, winds and deals. Downstairs that time, 3-2. Judge on deck, like I just said. Here on the bottom of the 4th, just hit a home run his last at bat. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Harper. Swung on and missed. And that's the first out of the inning. And we bring on big number 99, who had an impressive 3rd inning, throwing out the runner from right field to 3rd, and then hitting a 2-run blast out into right field. As he faces off against Carrillo, who's on his 8th pitch of the evening. The Mexico's 4th pitcher of the ball game. This one goes outside on a 91-mile-per-hour slider. 1-0. Like I said, Aaron Judge, the home run leader for 2 years in 22 and 24. Here's the pitch. Downstairs that time, 99. 2-0. 2 for 2 so far today for Aaron Judge, batting a full 1 100%. And this one swung on and missed. Fourth Yankee to win all-time 3 MVPs with Joe DiMaggio, Yogi Berra, and Mickey Mantle. Joins a whole legendary group of them folks. And he's soon to be sitting in center field, having a statue in center field, hopefully, when it's all said and done. Here's the pitch here. This one's a line drive, and it's fouled. Now the pitch, and it's fouled. 3-2 still. Oh, it was an awkward hit on that one. He's got one of the nicest sleeves in the WBC. The Jordan with blue and pink all over him. 3-2 pitch. Check swing. No. Ball 4. So Judge is on base now. Oh yeah. He didn't go around that one. Didn't go around that time. And that's tough from that angle. Here's the pitch. And Schwarber on only 1 for 1 today. Single and a walk. As he deals with an 0-1. Ooh, Kevin Durant's there, sitting right on the backstop. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch from Schwarber. Carrillo, Schwarber, another foul ball here. It's Carrillo's 18th pitch incoming. Oh, 2 count here for Schwarber. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. Check swings. Didn't go through. Ball 1. Check swing that time. He went through. That's the second strikeout of the game. 2 outs down. Oh yeah, he went through that. That time he went through. Now it's Alex Bregman, who so far struck out last at bat. 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. 2 men on base for the United States. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch going outside that time. 1-1 count. Now the pitch here from Bregman. Pop fly, and it's fouled. 97 off of on that pitch there from Carrillo. Now the pitch here for Bregman. Pop flied again out into shallow center. And it looks like the shortstop is underneath it. Ortiz makes the grab. And that is the inning. 4 innings down. We got 5 more to go. We'll be right back after this. Alright everybody, we're back here on our live stream of the World Baseball Classic. Garrett Cleavinger is in the game for the United States. Here's the pitch. And that one will go as a strike for Cleavinger. His first pitch. So Skeen's day is done. Cleavinger, who had a 2.6, 2.35 ERA with Tampa Bay last year, 2-6 record. Overall, 31 years old, from Lawrence, Kansas. This one's a line drive. What a grab by Terang. Makes the out on the liner. Had to climb the ladder on that one. What a play there from Bryce Terang. 1 out in the top of the 5th. Here's Cleavinger. Pitch goes a line, but it's fouled on Gonzalez. 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. United States only 1 hit on the game so far today. Here's the pitch. Line drive and scooped up by Witt. Throws it on the run. Does he make the play? He's out! 2 outs. The United States are just dominating the fielding today. Bobby Witt Jr., another diving play at the shortstop position. Was reaching the green. Whew. Almost an error there by Bobby Witt, but just avoids the error by just throwing it and keeping it inside. He got that. Clevenger. 6th pitch incoming. 2 outs for the United States. 2 outs for Mexico. And this one goes in there for strike 1. Alek Thomas, 0 for 1 so far with a strikeout today. At bat, the number 8 hitter. Here's the pitch here. This is swung and driven into right, and it's fouled. Barely made it in. 0-2 count. That would have been a phenomenal play there from Mexico if they would have just put them on a scoreboard. If that was inside, maybe a little bit outside, maybe a couple 13 feet. Swung on and missed. And that'll end the inning for the United States. End the inning for Mexico as they lead over, as they trail to the United States, 5-0. Coming up next is the U.S. It will be Raleigh, Anthony, and then Buxton to bat. Some people have to move on from some Red Sox fans have to move on with Alex Bregman. They're saying he's overrated. Yes, he's not the best batter in Major League Baseball, but at the same time, he knows how to. He's a good fielder. He's a great fielder. All right. Who's the new pick? Are they keeping Carrillo into the game? Skeen's day is done. Yeah, Rosenthal's interviewing him now. Most famous guy in baseball right now. Alright, who's pitching? That's what I want to know. Who's pitching now? Natera Jr. Now to pitch. And his first pitch is inside for strike 186 on a slider. And it's Cal Riley at to bat. Is it? I want to know. Is it Cal Riley? I say Raleigh, like Raleigh, North Carolina. Cal Riley goes inside again. Strike two. It's a 1-2 count. Actually, I just haven't updated it while we're fussing about his name. Natera Jr., the pitcher, wearing the number 17. This one's fouled off. Count stays the same this time. Fourth pitch for Natera. Raleigh 0 for 1 today. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. And he's down on what? What are they looking at? From what angle? From that angle? I think he's I don't think so. Now it's back to Roman Anthony, who hit a home run earlier today in his last at bat. Sammy Natera Jr. played 49 games in the minors with the Angels. 2.84 ERA, 4-1 record overall. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for Anthony, 0-2. 3-run home run and a walk so far for Anthony. Here's the pitch. This one's fouled off. 0-2 now. Now the pitch for Anthony. This one's hit out into left field. Underneath it is the left fielder, makes the grab. 2 gone. As we bring up Byron Buxton here in the bottom of the 5th. Boyd in the pen for the United States, getting warmed up. 0 for 2 for Buxton today. And the 10th pitch for Natera Jr. Swung on and missed. 95 miles an hour on that fastball there. Like we said, Buxton fly out and a strikeout so far. 0-2 today. 0-1 count. The lefty deals and it goes upstairs that time. 1-1. 11 pitches for Natera Jr. And right down the middle that time. 1-2. Actually goes downstairs. From that angle was stupid umpire's camera. Downstairs again, 3-1. Three-one count now for Buxton. Dealing with Natera Jr. Swung on and missed on that one. Full count with 2 outs. Payoff pitching coming for Natera Jr. Here he goes. The payoff pitch. Outside. Ball 4. And that will advance Buxton to first. Coming up next is Roman Anthony, actually Bryce Terang to bat now. Terang 1 for 2 today. Almost caught Buxton off guard that time around. Off the bag. 1 for 2 with a double today. It's Bryce Terang, as he has 2 outs to deal with. Natera on his 16th pitch incoming. Here's Natera. Inside for strike 1. And the fans are doing the wave in the background at Dyken Park. Swung on and missed on a 4-seamer upstairs. 0-2 now. Yeah, I miss those days in the ballpark. I haven't gone to Fenway in like 2 in a year. The last game I went to was the White Sox last year. Upstairs that time, 1-2. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Fans are having a day at the ballpark. Oh, yeah. Here's the pitch from Natera. This is grounded and scooped up by the second baseman. Makes the play to first. And he gets the out. And now we'll retire the inning. At the end of 5, we got 4 more to go. We got 4 more innings to go. U.S. up 5-0 over Mexico. Alright, we're back in the WBC. Top of the 6th inning now. And we've gotten some good games here so far in the World Baseball Classic. Boyd's still on the mound for the United States. Boyd is on the mound for the United States. Played with the Cubs. 3.21 ERA. Matthew Boyd, 14-1 record. And that one will go for a strike on the first pitch. Top of the 6th, like I said. Check swing that time. Went around. Ortiz went around. Joey Ortiz 0 for 1. But with a reached on error. We got on base in his first at bat. 1-2 now. Swung on and missed on the pitch there. And that's the first out of the inning. As it brings up the left fielder, the right fielder, Jared Duran, from the Boston Red Sox. Led the team in batting averages last year. This one goes outside for ball one. Winds and deals. Went through a round early. 1-1. Ooh, and he's going way too quick on these. 1-2 pitch. 1-2. Seventh pitch. Right after that. Eighth incoming. Eighth pitch in this at bat incoming. Not eighth pitch in that. Eighth pitch this inning for Boyd. Here's the pitch. 97 upstairs. 2-2. 2-2 with one out. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. A high fly ball out into left. This one is gone. Jaron Duran with the home run. And Mexico finally on the board with the run. .364 feet and 105 for Jaron Duran. Two Red Sox players with home runs today. As we reach the 10 o'clock hour here. Sorry, that was my fault. It's 1-5. Forgot to. I'm resetting the balls and strikes. This one goes for strike one. There's still life for the there's still life for Mexico. But with that, 2 home runs for two Red Sox players tonight, and along with check swing that time, 0-2. 1-2 now. And then all the home runs came from AL East players: Aaron Judge, Roman Anthony, and Jaron Duran. So far through 6 innings of play. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Rosarena. This one's fouled off. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Boyd to a Rosarena. This one is chopped and fouled. 15 pitch coming for Boyd coming up. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. A Rosarena check swing. And he didn't go around that time. 2-2. Time has been called here by the United States. Yeah, that was definitely nice contact off the bat there from Jarren Duran. Winds and deals. Here's a fly ball, but it's fouled. Another pitch here. This one is chopped down to the center, to the second baseman. Not a first. Makes the play to Harper. 2 down. Jonathan Aranda, 0 for 2 today. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1 on a slider. 85 on that one. Jonathan Aranda, 0 for 1, correction. Check swing, and he didn't go. 1-1. The 19th pitch, 20th pitch here for Boyd in this inning. Goes way outside on a curveball, 2-1. Pitch here, winds and deals downstairs that time. Oh, sorry. 3-1. The count now. Winds and deals. This one's hit out into right and a base hit here. And it sends the runner to first on a single from Jonathan Aranda here in the top of the 6th. 2 outs. And they bring up the... And we're going to get a pause and play. As this coach wants to go for a mound visit. Here. Is he going to point to... He's not pointing to the bullpen. So, I think... Petite will speak with Petite, tomato. We'll speak with Boyd first, Matthew Boyd for a sec. Alejandro Kirk out to bat now, the catcher for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 so far today. Check swing that time, and he did not go around. 1-0. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. And this one is going to be chopped fouled backwards that time around. One and one count now. With 1 man on base, 2 outs. Rose Arena looking along here. Boyd's pitch delivers to Kirk. Kirk with the ground ball to right and a base hit again. Another single for Mexico. 2 men on base here in the top of the 6th as they bring along. There hasn't been any moves yet. Rowdy Tellez to bat now for Mexico. Meneses to bat now. Oh for 1 in the WBC. And Joey Meneses, 274. He was with the National. 0-1 so far on the World Baseball Classic this year. 0-1 pitch going right downstairs that time. 1-1. It's the 28th pitch incoming here for Boyd. Winds and deals. This is chopped right. Oh my goodness. And this is going to be another error. 1 run has scored. And Mexico is on the scoreboard with yet another run. And 2 errors for the United States. And that's not what you want if you're the U.S. And I do think they're going to get a pitching change right in the coming moments. After this. Oh, come on. Turang, you have to make that play. As a matter of fact, they're ruling it as a hit. They're ruling it as a hit. That's not Turang. That's the shortstop's decision to get that ground ball. That's the shortstop's decision. You play your position at second base. Don't worry about what the shortstop has to do. The shortstop makes that play. A man on second and a man on first. 2/3 of the bases are loaded here for Mexico. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. Outside that one, 1-1. Nacho Alvarez to bat now for Mexico. Steps off the bag that time. Boyd steps off the bag. 30 pitches for Boyd this inning. 2-5 score, and the umpire will have a word with Nacho Alvarez Jr. and along with Benji Gill. Little confusion between those two. Here's the pitch. Goes upstairs, and that's a strike. One-two count. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Boyd looking to close out this inning. Here's the pitch. This is a line drive, and he got it out. That was Turang with the out. And it ends the inning for the United States. A little bit of a down inning for the U.S. as Mexico adds 2 runs. It's a 5-2 ball game. Coming up next, it's the United States. It's the leadoff hitters for the U.S. now. There's no doubt that Boyd's not playing next inning. There's no doubt in the back of my mind that he is not playing next inning. All right, we're back here in action here in the World Baseball Classic. Is Vistella It's Duarte to pitch for the U.S. Daniel Duarte, 3-0 record, 369, 3.69 ERA. Here's deals with Bobby Witt. 2-0 count now for Witt in the bottom of the sixth. 1 for 3 with a double today. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed here. Strike one. And goes upstairs that time. It's 3-1. The pitch here. This one's fouled. 3-2 now. And this one's upstairs as Bobby Witt Jr. will hit the bases. Not a bad. It's going to be the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Here's the pitch. This one goes inside, strike one. A little bit to the outside there, but kind of hit the inside barely and gets a strike. They have Bobby Witt attempting to steal base here. Here's the pitch. Winds and deals, and he hits a ball. – 5-2 score. The U.S. in front. 2-1 count now. That one goes outside. Duarte's pitch. Ninth pitch for Duarte. And attempting to steal second. He gets it. He gets a second there. That was Bobby Witt Jr. Steals second base that time. One for 3. so far today is Bryce Harper. Deals with a 3-1 count. Swung on and missed that one. 3-2. Aaron Judge on deck for the United States. 12th pitch here. Swung on and missed. 97 on a 4-seam. And that's the first strikeout of the side for the United States. First out of the side for the U.S. as they bring up Aaron Judge, who already had a home run in this game. He's been 2 for 2 this game. Home run and a double with a walk. Actually, single. This one's a sinker on this one. 2-run home run, a single, and a walk. Time called for a second by Mexico. And here's Duarte's pitch. Winds and deals. This one is sky high out into shallow center. Actually, shallow left. Got the cameraman fooled there. And that's 2 outs. So we bring on the number 4 guy, designated hitter in Kyle Schwarber. Rosarena made the grab there. Kyle Schwarber. This one is swinging, driven out into center field, and Thomas makes the grab underneath there and closes out the inning for Mexico and closes out the inning in general. 7th inning incoming when we come back. All right, everybody, we're back here in the World Baseball Classic, 7th inning now. And do they really still got Boyd out there? What is the U.S. doing here? Gonzalez, this one goes outside. 1-0 now. Swung on and missed. Strike one. I don't understand why they have Boyd out there still. You'd assume after last inning, allowing 2 runs and having a struggling inning with 30 pitches, you would expect him to be out. 36 pitch for Boyd. Here's the pitch. Swung out into right and looks like Judge is underneath it. Makes the grab. 1 away. In the top of the 7th. So Mexico has had some history with the group stage 2017, 2013, 09, and 03. And Thomas swings and misses on that one. They were bronze in the last World Baseball Classic. Here's the pitch downstairs that time. 1-1. Thomas 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. The center fielder. 2 outs now. Yeah, went through that 3rd strikeout of the game for Alek Thomas. As it brings up the number 9 guy in Joey Ortiz, the shortstop. 0 for 2 again today. That pitch goes in there for strike 1 on a slider, 84. Ortiz 0 for 2, reached on an error and a strikeout. And this one goes inside for strike 2. What? Duran on deck for Mexico. And swung on and missed, went through again. 1 and 2 now. Benji Gill. Now the pitch here. Swung on and fouled. Ooh, yeah, a little too late on that one from Joey Ortiz. This one goes downstairs that time. Hold on. Two and 2 count with 2 outs. '46th pitch incoming. Winds and deals. This one's hit out into right on a liner, and it's caught there by Judge. Closes out the inning for Mexico. As we'll be right as we come back. We should have Alex Bregman along with Cal Raleigh and Roman Anthony. All right, we're back here, and this is the bottom of the 7th inning. Which I believe it up to bat now is Alex Bregman. Big game between USA and Mexico. A good next door rivalry. As Geraldo Reyes is expected to pitch 7.13 ERA with a 4.0 record, and he deals with Alex Bregman, who is 0 for 2, a walk, strikeout, and a pop out today. And it's out, and here's the pitch. And this one goes upstairs that time on a four-seamer. 94. 96 home runs in Daikin Park, formerly known as Minute Maid Park. And ball 2. Two 2-0 count now. Winds and deals his Reyes pitch, and Bregman lines out to the third baseman. Alvarez gets the first out of the inning. First out on the side for the U.S. Here's Cal Riley. And this one will go upstairs. 1-0. 0 for 2 for Riley today. A hit by pitch and a strikeout. This one's hit out into right field. And this one is... That's fouled. Oh. That was close. Ooh. This one is a close one. I thought it was gone. Oh! Right inside. Now you get the piece of it, now get the rest of it after this one. 1-1 count with 1 out. I thought that was a home run. It's fouled. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Cal Riley steps off the bat, steps out the box here. 1-2 count with 1 out. Cal Riley, only catcher to ever hit 60 home runs ever in the history of baseball. Cal Riley, seven pitches so far in this at bat. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed. And 2 out so far for the United States. As they bring up Roman Anthony, who already had a home run so far today. Roman Anthony, who already had a home run today, is at bat now. This one goes inside for strike 1. 1 for 2 with the home run. 3-run home run with a walk. The left fielder, who's surprisingly going to be an uprising star in the MLB within the next couple of years. This one goes outside this time around. 1-1 count. Graduated from Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida. Was a star in Florida. This one is a strike. And right after he graduated high school, went pro. 21 years old and living the dream in the MLB. The 1-2 pitch. This one is fouled off, and count will still stay the same for Roman Anthony. One 2 count with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. Here's Anthony upstairs that time around. 2-2. Anthony coming in with a 1-2-2 pitch. This one's grounded but fouled. Out in foul grounds. Alright, the 2-2 pitch. This one's hit and line, but off the glove of Alvarez. And this will be a base hit. So will this be considered... I don't think this will be considered an error here. Looked like it was a base hit to me. Oh, right off the glove. Yeah, I'd rule it a hit. A fresh count here as they bring up Byron Buxton. 0-2 count today with a walk in his last at bat. This one goes inside for strike 1. And Reyes winds and deals here. Downstairs that time around. See, that's where I would have sent Anthony. If that pitch was going right downstairs, I would have sent Anthony right then and there. The way the wind of the pitch was going, I would have just sent Anthony right there. The 1-1 pitch here to Buxton. Downstairs that time, 2-1. Bottom of the 7th inning now. Winds and deals. The pitch swung on and missed there for Buxton. 19 pitches for Reyes. Mexico trying to pull through this inning and focus on the next inning as they have Jarren Duran, the next guy on deck for them. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Downstairs that time, 3-2. Payoff pitching coming for Reyes. With a man on base for the United States. And Bobby Witt Jr., terrain correction on deck. the second baseman for the U.S. Swung on and missed. And that'll end the inning for the U.S. And coming next, we'll have the 8th inning for you all here when we come back. Top of the 8th inning here in the 2026 World Baseball Classic. U.S. leads Mexico 5-2 as we bring up to bat is Jarren Duran, the leadoff, and Boyd's still out there for the U.S. This one fouled off on the first pitch to Duran. Duran with the Red Sox. Has played 5 seasons with them. This one sky high again! And this one is gone to the second deck. Another home run against Boyd again. And it's 3-5 Mexico. They trail by 2 runs. 374 feet, 98 miles per hour off the EV. I told you this was an issue. I told you, and you guys put him in. He should have been gone 2 innings ago. Now you got a Rosarena at bat. And you got a Rosarena at bat. Then you have Alejandro Kirk. And then Aranda on top of it. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. I'm sorry, that should be... Jarren Duran with another home run. 3-5, the U.S. leads over Mexico. And Mexico is still alive in this World Baseball Classic. They're warming up Gavin Jacks in the bullpen. Here's the pitch. Did he go around? No, he didn't. 1-2 with no outs. 0 for 3 today for a Rosarena. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Boyd. Going on to his 52nd pitch. Winds and deals upstairs that time. 2-2. And hit by pitch. And that's going to put Arozarena at first. This is ridiculous. Finally, finally the skipper comes out. And that's the night for Boyd. He's 53 pitches in. Alright? Skeen's already pitched 60 pitches. He should be gone. Duran's 3 for 4 tonight with 2 home runs. The rest of the team's 3 for 23. How is he not gone? He's at 53 pitches and he just walked another batter. And if Aranda hits a home run here, it's a tie ball game. And what are you gonna look at now? The mistake that you made by keeping him into the ball game? He just allowed 3 runs to Mexico. Here's the pitch. Goes in there for strike 1. I don't know. I get Skeens as a starting pitcher and whatnot. Compared to him, he's a reliever. But at the same time, there's no way in hell that he should have played 3. No way in heck that he should have played 3 innings. Excuse my language, but there's no way in heck that he should have played 3 innings so far today. And Maxie should have just played 2, maybe 1 or 2. And then have Gavin Jacks pitch this inning. 0-2 count now. And time has been called by Aranda. Boyd with the sidearm. To first on the pinch out. Here's a pitch, winds and deals. Swung on and missed. And that's a strikeout. 3rd for Boyd. And finally, they call the skipper on. You had to wait 1 out for that? Oh, come on. So, he played 2.1 innings. 2 innings with 1 out. And then you pull him out after that. You pull him out. So I believe they're going to put in Gavin Jacks. If I'm not mistaken. Griffin Jacks. Pitching now. A pitch here from Jacks goes downstairs. Alejandro Kirk to pitch now for the United States. Kirk to bat now for Mexico. 1 for 3 with a single so far. And that came at it in his last at bat. 2-0 count now. Jacks had a 4.13 ERA last year for the Twins. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. Goes upstairs that time. 3-2. 3-0. In there for strike 1 for Jacks. Griffin Jacks. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. And strike 2. Kirk thought it was an outside pitch that time. And he'll get ready here with a 3-2 full count. With a 1 out for Kirk. Goes back into the batter's box here. Been live for 3 hours now. Here's the pitch from Kirk. This is a grounder. Go to the second for 1 to 2. The first gets a double play there for the United States. And it ends the inning as the United States only give up a run. And Terang, Witt, and Harper coming up next for the United States when we come back. Alright, they're back here as we approach the bottom of the 8th. As Garcia is now the pitcher for Mexico. Garcia. Oh, they said have a sign that says "Hi Ben." Hi, whoever that is. Terang takes ball 1. Robert Garcia, 4 for 8, 2.95 ERA, 2.95 ERA. Bryce Terang with a double, 1 for 3 today, batting .333 as of today. Upstairs that time, strike 1. 2-1 count in the U.S. Trying to keep the lead and extend the lead as much as they can. Here's Terang with the pitch. Pitch from Garcia. Terang fouls it off. Here's the pitch outside that time. 3-2. Here's the pitch. This one swung on and fouled. Something. 3-2 count. The pitch here to Terang. Bouncer there. And Garcia gloves it and throws it over to first. 1 down here in the 8th inning. Bottom of the 8th. That was a bouncer. Garcia had to go climb the ladder on that one as he was right on the mound. And Bobby Witt Jr. now pop fly out into shallow right field. This one's going to go right out of play for a foul. 1-0 count. 0-1 count. Bobby Witt 1 for 3 so far today. Top 2 teams will advance in the next round. USA will play Italy tomorrow, however. Now the pitch. And this one's fouled. Italy can be dicey too. It's one team where I see us losing in the pool play. They're a solid team as is. 0-2 count here for Mexico, for Witt. This one goes outside. 1-2. 1-2 now. I'm like tired. I don't have the energy to press buttons. This one is a line drive and a base hit out into shallow center. And he could go for 2 here. He's going to go for 2. Slides into second safely. Bobby Witt Jr. with a double to start off. It's a 1-out double for Bobby Witt Jr. in the bottom of the 8th inning. Slid in safely. He's got some speed to him. That's what I mean. That makes him special as a player. 11 pitches for Garcia. It's Bryce Harper at bat now for the United States. Pitch here to Harper is fouled off on a 4-seam 94 mile an hour. 1-0 count for the United States. Here's a pitch to Harper. Swung on and missed that time around. 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Harper inside for strike 3. 2 outs. Garcia got him down on strikes as they bring up the big 99 Aaron Judge. They are intentionally walking Aaron Judge here to force the double play opportunity. So Kyle Schwarber is at bat now for the U.S. 2/3 of the bases are loaded after the intentional walk. Schwarber 1 for 3, single and a walk so far today. No shore bombs so far. This one goes inside for strike 1. Now the pitch here from Schwarber is fouled again. 0-2 with 2 outs, 2 men on base. Winds and deals the pitch downstairs that time. 1-2. They're holding Bobby Witt Jr. at second here. And Judge will be at first. Do apologize for that. And this one is grounded right to the second baseman. Swings it over to first and gets the out. And the 9th inning approaches us here as Mexico has their last chance to get something on the board in the 9th inning to really tie this game up. We'll be back. All right, now to pitch for the U.S. is Garrett Whitlock, who is a pitcher for the Red Sox. 7-3 record, 2.25 ERA, 2.25 ERA. And he deals with Joey Meneses. 1-for-1 today. Here's the pitch here for Whitlock. This one's fouled off. 0-1 count in the ninth. No outs for Mexico on their last gasp here. Look to really add on to something. This one's right down the middle, strike 2. Meneses steps off the bag for a second. The pitch here. This one's grounded in a base hit down the line. And Meneses will try to turn for second, but he stops at first, and it will be a single on Garrett Whitlock. Definitely fooled Bryce Harper there. Didn't get the speed enough to really get it on time as big base hit. Judge scooped it up. Alejandro Osuna to pitch 212 with 2 home runs this year. Last year with the Rangers for the Texas Rangers. 0-for-2 so far on the WBC, replacing Nacho Alvarez. This one's popped up into left foul grounds, and this one's going to go out of play. 0-2 count coming up. Osuna, 0-2 pitch here for Whitlock. And strike 3, and he got him down on strikes. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. One out with a man on base. The first pitch, and this one's fouled. This is Ornelas. Julian Ornelas, 339, 19 home runs with the Diamondbacks. 1-for-1 so far in the WBC with 1 home run. In for Nick Gonzalez. Swung on and missed. 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Downstairs that time. 1-2. One-two count with 1 out. And the pitch is outside that time downstairs. 2-2 with 1 out. Whitlock with 10 pitches so far in the 9th inning. Trying to close this out for Team USA. Here's the pitch. Fouled off that time around. 11th pitch for Whitlock. As he anticipates to be back for opening day for the Red Sox. One of the best relievers last year on the team. Here's the pitch from Whitlock. Swung on and missed. 2 down in the ninth. And Ornelius down on strikes as they bring up Alec Thomas on their last gasp here for Team Mexico. 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts today. First one goes for a ball from Whitlock. Here's the second pitch. Swung on and missed by Thomas. .15 pitch here for Whitlock. Looking to close this one out here in the WBC. Winds and deals. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Down to their last strike. Everybody in Houston is on their feet right now. The payoff pitch for Whitlock. Steps off the mound. Mexico on their last gasp. Is this a hit by pitch? No. And it'll advance the runner to second. So the scoring run is at second. Joey Ortiz on deck now. Everybody on their feet in Houston. This one's a grounder to the second baseman, Terang. Swings it over to first, and the U.S. defeats Mexico. And there you go. The final score tonight is the USA 3 and Mexico 5 as they come over with another victory in pool play over a great Mexico team. Like I said, moving over to 3-0 in pool play. They face Italy tomorrow, who's also undefeated. Another tough team, tough stretch for the U.S. if they want to really enhance their move in the WBC. What a game tonight, folks. Garrett Whitlock with the save, and Paul Skeens 1-0, while Cruz 0-1. With that being said, what a night for some baseball and the WBC. Thank you all for tuning in to our live stream. This was longer than our first stream today, and I didn't expect that at all. So thank you all for tuning in to tonight's stream, and thank you all for tuning into our streams today. My name is Ben Smith, and tune in tomorrow for the Celtics and the Spurs. Tip-off for that game is expected to be 8 o'clock. You can watch the game, listen to the game right here on my YouTube channel, Ben Smith Broadcasting. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow for the Celtics and the Spurs.